Welcome to the Insurance Domain Training Center and to today's Quick Bite Explainer. We are diving into something that's literally reshaping how we look at risk on the open water. Today, we're unpacking IoT Telematics data integration for real-time marine cargo risk assessment. We're going to take a laser-focused look at how live cargo telemetry is stepping right out of the realm of science fiction and actively transforming marine insurance as we speak. So if you want to know what's actually working in the field today, you're in the exact right place. Okay, let's dive into this. If you look online, you'll see a totally saturated market talking about IoT in general logistics, stuff like tracking boxes and supply chain visibility. And honestly, the opportunity to find new insights there is surprisingly low. But the truly massive, untapped opportunity, that lies in applying this sensor data directly to marine insurance. We're talking specifically about utilizing IoT for cargo insurance claims and real-time underwriting. That is our blue ocean of insurtech right there.
Here's our quick roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with the state of marine IoT. Then we'll look at AXA XL in action, how Parcel is preventing cargo spoilage, upgrading claims and underwriting, and finally, the future of dynamic premiums. Let's get moving.
All right, Section 1, the state of marine IoT, where we'll distinguish reality from the hype.
Now, what's really interesting here is drawing a line between what's actually happening and what's just an industry buzzword. Basic cargo tracking? Well, that's common. But get this, insurers actually accessing real-time data, generating risk alerts during a voyage, and validating claims using sensor data, those are fully implemented today. It's not theoretical anymore. However, looking ahead, dynamic underwriting during transit is only just emerging, and real-time premium adjustment, that remains highly experimental.
Moving to Section 2, AXA XL in action, piloting real-time cargo monitoring.
This is a perfect example of what implemented actually looks like for a global insurer. AXA XL partnered up with a cargo monitoring company called Arvium to create an IoT-enabled marine risk consulting service. And they didn't just talk about it, they piloted this solution on highly complex project cargo shipments, moving from multiple countries all the way to Asia. This was high-stakes equipment facing weeks of unpredictable sea conditions. By putting connected sensors directly on the cargo, they got real-time visibility into incredibly specific metrics: route risks, transit delays, handling issues, and environmental exposures. It's a prime, real-world example of real-time cargo risk assessment actively working in the field.
Okay, Section 3, Parcel and preventing cargo spoilage. This is insurance built entirely around IoT data.
So, traditional marine cargo insurance, it's fundamentally reactive. You essentially wait until a container is finally popped open weeks later at the destination port to discover any damage. But Parcel completely flipped the script. Because they started as a tech company, they use shipment analytics to offer parametric-style spoilage coverage. What that means is coverage triggers instantly and automatically the second specific temperature conditions are breached. You don't have to wait for a lengthy claims investigation. It's a total game changer, shifting everything from reactive damage control to proactive spoilage prevention.
And this is absolutely crucial for highly sensitive cargo. Because of those incredibly precise temperature sensor alerts, Parcel can confidently underwrite shipments that traditionally carry massive spoilage risks. We're talking life-saving vaccines, strict tolerance pharmaceuticals, and highly perishable food products. Seeing how IoT alerts actively prevent spoilage for these specific, high-value shipments really makes Parcel one of the most advanced case studies we have today.
Section 4, upgrading claims and underwriting. Let's look at the day-to-day benefits for the professionals on the ground.
So if you're an underwriter, your daily life is getting a massive upgrade. Look at the partnership between Aon and SkyTech. By integrating satellite and tracking data, underwriters get continuous risk visibility. No more relying on static, outdated spreadsheets. Instead, you're using live location intelligence to pinpoint exactly where vessel accumulations are happening, where cargo is heavily concentrated, specific port exposures, and shifting underwriting hotspots right in real time. It literally takes the guesswork out of the equation.
And for the claims professionals out there, the benefits are just as huge. Historically, settling a marine cargo dispute was a nightmare, right? The essential evidence is usually locked inside a sealed steel box at the bottom of a ship. But platforms like the one launched by NTT Data and SAP solve this completely. Using IoT sensors, claims handlers can now find out exactly what caused the damage, exactly where it happened geographically, and the precise environmental conditions at that very moment in transit. It turns a lengthy, frustrating dispute process into an absolute science.
Finally, Section 5, the future.
Are dynamic premiums the next frontier of connected insurance?
Right now, a lot of marine tech providers are pitching this three-step connected insurance model. It's actually a lot like what we see with motor telematics. Step 1, sensors track safer vessel operations and better maintenance. Step 2, that data provides undeniable verification of lower risk behavior during the voyage. And Step 3, that verified good behavior theoretically leads to a reduction in insurance premiums. Makes perfect logical sense on paper, doesn't it?
But that brings us to the ultimate question. With all this amazing technology, has any major marine insurer actually fully implemented dynamic premiums? Like, is the industry truly adjusting pricing minute by minute while a ship is out at sea?
Well, here's the crucial reality check. As of 2026, the answer is no. Major marine insurers, we're talking Zurich, AXA XL, Allianz, Chubb, they are not routinely adjusting marine cargo premiums in real time during a voyage. What's actually implemented today is strictly about risk monitoring, risk engineering, loss prevention, claims support, and those incredible underwriting insights we talked about. We are absolutely mastering risk, but we haven't crossed into fully dynamic, real-time pricing just yet. Which leaves us with this final, provocative thought to chew on. The tech is clearly here. The data is flowing. So, what operational shifts, whether that's changes in regulations, corporate culture, or financial modeling, what's it going to take for the industry to finally cross that threshold, from real-time monitoring to fully dynamic real-time pricing? I highly encourage you to think about how your own organization might bridge that gap. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope it brought some real clarity to the realities of marine IoT.
Thank you for watching the Quick Bite series from www.insuedot.com. Please like and subscribe to our videos for you to get notification when we upload new videos.